Matthew 14:23. Kai apalusas tous oklus, anebe esta aras, kat edian, prasukastai, apsias de genamenes, monas ein eke. Remember, right before this, Jesus has strongly insisted that his disciples go before him to the other side of the lake, and he stayed behind to dismiss the crowds. And we read, and having released the crowds, or perhaps after he released the crowds, we see that is a participle. I'll remind you, the participle forms of the aorist, lusas, lusasa, lusan, lusantas. That is the aorist active participle. It's nominative masculine singular because it's describing Jesus. See that sas ending? So, and after he released the crowds, he went up. We'll come back and look at some of these forms. He went up on the mountain, kat idion, by himself, literally according to one's own. That's an idiom that means by himself, to pray. Purpose infinitive. This is an infinitive expressing the purpose. Why did he go up on the mountain by himself? Well, he went up for the purpose of praying. He went up to pray. And then we have this de, and then we have this genitive noun here, evening, and then we have a genitive participle. It is a genitive absolute, yes, and those are almost always temporal. So, and now or and when, we're adding in the word here, when evening came about, he was alone there. Jesus was alone there. Let's look at this form, anebe. Don't have a whole lot of time, but let's look at that. That is from the verb anabino. Anabino means to go up. And I'll remind you that root form bino is to go. So anabino, go up. Katabino, go down. Metabino, go across. And whenever you have a word that has an ino in it, it's going to disappear outside of the present and perfect tense. That was added to an older stem to make the present tense. And so the second aorist of anabino is anabane. Notice how we do have an augment there. Notice up above in the form in the verse, we have an augment there. So I want to write out the paradigm here. Anabane, anabase, anabay, anabamen, anabeta, anabason. And that would be translated, I went up, you went up, he went up, ding, 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 ding. There it is. He went up, but we'll finish the paradigm here. We went up, y'all went up, they went up.